All right, just about underway. We're away. The Maadi Cup has started. Big roar for the teams as they come out of the blocks, looking at Auckland Grammar out of the blocks there in the yellow boat sitting on 46. Then you go into Hamilton Boys High School number 1, and they're the first red boat sitting beside the yellow Impacker. They're on 45.5. And it's Hamilton Boys, Christ College and Auckland Grammar as they come out together.
Grammar on 44.
Grammar on 44. Going inside to Hamilton Boys High School number 1 going through with Christ College. 44 and 42 for Hamilton Boys. The yellow Impacker of Christ College sitting beside the red boats of Hamilton Boys High School. The first one to nudge in front, it's Christ College number 1. 250 through they go. Christ College number 1, Hamilton Boys High School number 1, down into lane number 1, Marlborough Boys. Then you go out to Auckland Grammar, back into Hamilton Boys number 2, then into St Paul's, Mount Albert, and out to Westlake. That's how they travel through the first 250 of the Maadi Cup. Christ College move to 39 strokes a minute. They're settling on 39 as they go out to 2 seats on Hamilton Boys High School number 1. Yep. Then you go out to Auckland Grammar. Auckland Grammar level pegging with Hamilton Boys. Hamilton Boys on 37 rating as Christ College just nudge themselves clear. They push for another seat. Coxon asking for one more seat.
Grammar on 39.
Coxon is George Gould. Auckland Grammar on 39 still. That's a high rating. And they are sitting up there, and it's Christ College just desperate to push away from Boys High and Auckland Grammar. They are both in second. Auckland Grammar go into second. Auckland Grammar move into that second position. And it's Hamilton Boys High School, less than a barrel ball behind. Christ College go 4 seats clear in the Maadi Cup. Tandem rigging boat.
They're on 39.5.
39.5 for Christ College, ladies and gentlemen. 39.5 for Christ College. And you can see a close-up look there of the boys. Coxon, George Gould, he is keeping a close eye on Hamilton Boys High School. Matthew Della, the Coxon in the number 1
Hamilton
crew.
Boys, that'll be their settling pace, I'm sure.
36.5 is the settling pace for Hamilton Boys High School number 1. So Hamilton Boys have settled. They're content to have the overlap with Christ College. They're going to wait to move. 36.5 also for Auckland Grammar. So Christ College are the ones that are keen to hold the higher rating. They hold 4 seats, half a boat length over Hamilton Boys. Auckland Grammar equal with them. Westlake Boys doing some good work out there in lane number 8 now. Westlake pushing up. They want to get into contention, but they'd be in 4th spot at the moment. And then you've got St Paul's Collegiate in 5th. St Paul's about 3/4 of a length to 1 length down on Auckland Grammar. Auckland Grammar now 2 seats down on Boys High. Hamilton Boys High School now 3 seats down on Christ College.
Yeah, Christ College is still on 39 and they're being underrated by
Christ
Hamilton
College
Boys.
still on 39 on the rating. Christ College on 39 in the Maadi Cup. But Hamilton Boys are moving.
Hamilton on 37.
Hamilton are on 37. They only go up 1 point, but they close 3 seats on Christ College. Christ go again. George Gould, the Coxon, asks for another move. He pushes it back out to half a length. So Christ College match the big move from Hamilton Boys High School. They're inside the third 500, and it's you can see a little bit of pain starting to come on the faces of Christ College.
Yeah, they've dropped down to 36.5.
Yeah, they've come down to 36.5. This could be a really important phase of the Maadi Cup 8, ladies and gentlemen. What have Hamilton Boys High School got? How much is it going to cost Christ College for being up on 39? Because as soon as they get down to their 500, it's going to be game on. They're going to have to sprint it, and someone's going to have to go up.
Yeah,
Hamilton Boys, Hamilton are starting to come through. Hamilton are 1 seat down on Christ College, and it's still Christ College leading home the Maadi Cup. You go back to Auckland Grammar on their own. Then you've got St Paul's Collegiate back in 5th. But you go back to Hamilton Boys. Hamilton pull up to half a canvas. Half a canvas behind Christ College. Hamilton Boys are making their move in the Maadi Cup. Christ College hanging on at the moment. And they're almost level pegging. It's a barrel ball. It's a barrel ball to Christ College. Here we go. Get down to the waterfront. We're coming down to the vital part of the race. This is the sprint. 500 metres to go. And it's still Christ College. Now. That's how they go through. Christ College are a barrel ball. And it is Hamilton Boys going into the
Hamilton
lead.
Boys on 37.5.
Not yet, no, it's still Christ College by Bellwall. They're switching and changing, and it's the yellow, then
Christ
it's the
College
red.
on 35.
Yellow, then the red. Christ College might have done their dash. They're on 35. Boys High go up again. It's a Bellwall in the Maadi Cup. They come down in front of the tents, get down there, start screaming for them. Christ College desperate to hang on. Hamilton Boys going again. Those coxswains are dead level as they come down to the sprint. Going through the 250. Who's going? And it's through the tents. Boys High. Hamilton Boys
38.
hit the lead in the Maadi Cup. Here we go. 250 to go. It's half a canvas. Hamilton Boys
Christ
High
College
School.
on 37.5.
Christ College now going to 37. Hamilton Boys have made the move in the Maadi Cup. Can they hang on? Have Christ College got anything left?
Yeah, they're coming
then
back.
we go back to
Hamilton
Auckland
Boys
Grammar.
39.
Then back to St. Paul's Collegiate. We come down to the finish, and it's Hamilton Boys High School surging for the Maadi Cup. Christ
39
College
to
go
Christ
again.
College.
39 for Christ College. It's still Hamilton Boys High School. Christ College on 39. Hamilton
40
Boys on
for
37. 40, 41 for Hamilton Boys. Hamilton Boys on 41. 3, 2, 1. Hamilton Boys are going to win the Maadi Cup. They've done it. One stroke to Hamilton Boys High School. Christ College in second. Auckland Grammar in the
I've
third
never
position.
heard a roar on Lake Karapiro like that ever.
St. Paul's Collegiate come in for the fourth, and then back to fifth place is Marlborough, out to Westlake, back to Boys High 2, and closing out the Maadi Cup, Mount Albert Grammar. Congratulations, Hamilton Boys High School. Well done, boys.
It is time now to present the Maadi Cup for 2015. Before we do that, I would like to recognise the support of all the parents, the mums and dads, the grandparents who are here with us today. I'd like to say a very, very big thank you to all the volunteers who have been working so very hard behind the scenes. There are many, many people who make this regatta happen. All of them unpaid, working very hard out on the water, down at the start. All the umpires, the officials, everyone who takes part, would you please join me in thanking our wonderful volunteers and administration people for Maadi Cup. We have Jeff Blampede from Aon to present the medals. For the boys under 18, Coxed 8 for 2015. The winners of the bronze medal, Auckland Grammar. This crew is made up of Ben Toogood, Max Cooper, Harry Hornibrook, Blake Coford, Matt Hamilton, Jim Amer, Eric Coford, James McNichol. They're coxed by Jacob Merwood. The time for Auckland Grammar was 6:15.39. So bronze medals being given to Auckland Grammar, one for Cox and Jacob. They are coached by the Auckland Grammar coaching team. So let's have a massive round of applause, please, for Auckland Grammar. So close this was. You don't want to hear that, do you? No, I thought not. But look, let's make it worth their while. Big round of applause, please, for silver medal winners, Christ College. All right. In this crew, we have Ben Wade, Angus Gray, James Chapman, Tommy Brennan, Tom Darry, Jack Coulton, Monty Elworthy, Cameron Smith. They're coxed by George Gould. They're coached by Henry Smith, Malcolm McIntyre, and Sam Bosworth. The time for Christ was 6:07.85. So it was a very close race, a wonderful row. These boys have put so much into this. Silver medal there for George. And one for the coaching team. Our silver medal winners, Christ College. And now the Aon New Zealand Secondary Schools rowing champs, boys under 18 Coxed 8 champions and winners of the Maadi Cup for 2015, Hamilton Boys High! In this crew, Henry Fullerton Smith, Kobe Abrahamson, Jack Curfey, Thomas Williams, Thomas Bedford, Reuben Houghton, Lucas Clark, Marcus Bolly. They're coxed by Matthew Della.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
The time for Hamilton Boys High was 6:07.43. One for Cox and Matthew. They are very well coached by Bruce Holden and Don Barron. Let's give them their winners' t-shirts. Congratulations, Maadi Cup winners. Just wait a sec, boys. As we're presenting the winners' t-shirts, this year we are absolutely honoured to have a new trophy. It's the Peter Irvine Memorial Cup for the champion coach, and I am going to ask Peter's wife to come forward, please, to present the cup to our winning coaches. This is the first time this has been presented. This is the Peter Irvine Memorial Cup for Bruce Holden and Don Barron. So, ladies and gentlemen, we look forward to seeing you on the banks of the beautiful Lake Ruataniwha in 1 year's time. But in the meantime, our Maadi Cup winning crew for 2015, where you go, boys, Hamilton Boys High!